Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to 85 Beauty Talks. I'm Keela Fowler. I'm the founder and CEO of 85 Beauty. And as always, the point, the mission, the purpose is to kick intimidation to the curb and make makeup feel easy and accessible. And today we are talking about mascara. And I'm really excited because mascara is one of the makeup items I use most just about every day. And I keep finding that there are little tips and tricks that I use all the time that I've picked up along the way that others aren't using, and it would absolutely revolutionize, change the game when it comes to how you approach mascara. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. I got ready this morning, put on my makeup, no mascara all day long. I actually put an Instagram story up asking, like, what's different about my makeup? Can you tell? It's the fact that I have mascara on, but that's going to change. So if you're watching live, go ahead, say hello, tell me where you're watching from, and I am going to just share this out real quick, make sure everyone gets an opportunity to see it, because what's the point if you can't even watch it if you're not getting the notifications of, hey, we're live, let's talk. Because that happens sometimes and it's not right. So while I am sharing this out, big things have been happening for 85 Beauty. It's been like a very exciting time around here. Makeup tune-up is like up and running. It's been super fun. There is still one more spot. So, I mean, if you are like, I wanted to get in and I just thought that the spot was going to sell out and like, is it too late to join? Not too late. You can go to 85beauty.com/makeup tune-up. You can grab your spot right now and hop into our coffee and cocktails chat on Wednesday. So, get on it. No need to feel like you missed out. It's never too late. Okay, so that's been happening, which has been super, super fun. Lenice, I don't leave home without it. Oh, yep. See, for some people, mascara, that's their thing. That is the product of choice, necessity, and it's the thing that they're like, yeah, all that other stuff, that's cute. I don't care. Give me the good stuff. So I hear you. Okay, so sharing. And the other thing that's exciting that has happened is I am on today's episode of the Courage and Clarity podcast. So I'm really excited about that. I got to be interviewed by Steph Crowder, who is my friend and business coach, and I got to talk about the journey over the last few months of going from really not having as much engagement as I would like. You all have been fabulous recently, like just jumping in the comments, telling me all the things, engaging and talking with me on IG stories and my Instagram posts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it helps me to fine tune everything I offer to be exactly what you need. So keep talking. Like, even there are some of you who watch my videos, I have no idea. And then you'll email me asking for a request. And I'm like, but I didn't know. Like, I didn't even know that you're watching. So it really helps. The more you talk, the more that I can keep giving you exactly what you need. So thank you so much. Please keep talking. And in the podcast episode today, I talk about going from not really getting a lot of engagement to being able to sell 7 seats in Makeup Tune-Up. Hopefully 8, because that last seat is still available and it can be yours. So that's been really exciting and fun. And it's great to be able to talk about 85 Beauty. So we're shared. Everybody who needs to know knows we're live, and we're going to get into it. There are 3 things specifically I'm going to teach you today and talk to you about when it comes to mascara that will make it easier. I have 3 different formulas here. I have the CoverGirl, the Supersizer, I have the Falsies by Maybelline, and then I have the Honest Beauty Mascara. These 2 are for volume. This is for length. You can combine mascaras. What that means is if you want length and volume, and you don't have one particular mascara that does everything, you can layer. That is something that I've been doing for years, and it's something that can help give you the overall lash effect that you really want. So that is just important to know. What I first want to teach you, this is the thing that once you do it, you're like, oh my gosh, why wasn't I always doing this? I have my standing mirror right here. And then I also have a hand mirror. It doesn't matter which one you use, but what you want to do is you want to drop your mirror down. Down. Far too often, people put their mirror up and they look up. I don't know what that's about, by the way. Like, what movies have we all been watching collectively where we saw somebody do that and then we're like, oh yeah, okay, got it, right? That's how you apply your mascara, right? You look up in the mirror and you swipe, swipe, swipe. No, that's actually a terrible thing to do. Here's the reason why. What happens when you have the mirror straight on or even higher is that you are closing the gap between your lashes and your eyelid, the skin. What happens when you look down into your mirror is that you are now creating more of a gap. You're widening the space between where your mascara wand hits the end of your lashes and where it can hit your skin. But when you're doing it up, you're really, really close. And that's how you end up getting mascara up here. And then you freak out because you're like, oh my gosh, no, not again. Especially if you took time to do really pretty eyeshadow, and that is super frustrating. So, first thing I want to tell you, drop your mirror down. If you have a standing mirror like I do, you want to point this so that you are looking down into the mirror. That's what you want to be doing at all times when applying mascara, is look down into your mirror. Changes everything. Second thing, and this one, I'm telling you, when I recognized that people didn't know this, I was like, oh, there's an easier way. When it comes to getting clumps out of your mascara, a lot of people take the wand and they just keep brushing through. What you're doing is you're continuing to apply more and more product. You're building it up instead of loosening it. And so when you want to get rid of a clump, all you want to do is pinch the clump with your fingers and it's gone. It comes off on your fingers and then the clump is just gone, just like that. You just pinch your lashes in the place where it's clumped. Moving on, just like that. Third thing, mascara primers are not created equal. I'm going to use the Honest Beauty mascara. It's one of my favorites. It's the one I've been using like all day, every day. It's good. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Lie to you? Like, it's a great mascara. Of course I'm going to use it. And it has a primer. Most of the times when it comes to mascara primers, they are formulated to work with the same brand that formulates that mascara. So if there was a CoverGirl primer, it's created and formulated to work with other CoverGirl mascaras. It's when you start mixing brands that things don't always go so well. So there are some good mascara primers, then there's some that are, well, just not so good. And sometimes they're not performing the way you want them to because you're not using the same brand of mascara. That might be the first problem. If you start using the same brand of lash primer and mascara and it's still not doing anything great for you, then that primer might just suck because that's real and that happens. So this one comes with a primer. This is the best primer I've ever used. I do not even bother to try to use other mascaras with this primer. I'm not playing that game. I'm not wasting my time. So the third, that was the third thing. Okay, I've given you so many things. I have bonus stuff because I need to give you as much help as possible. So here's what else you need to know while I am applying my primer. When you wiggle the wand through your lashes, you want to comb the wand through your lashes in the direction you want your lashes to go. Comb in the direction you want your lashes to go. So if you want your lashes on the outside to wing outward, you want to comb outward. Far too many times people are just like being really reckless about their application, right? They're just like sweep, 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 sweep. Oh, whatever, whatever. No, you want to actually formulate, like not formulate, but you want to go in the direction. It's similar to if you were to curl your hair. If you want your hair to flip this way, my hair doesn't do any of that stuff, right? But if you wanted your hair to flip this way, you would flat iron it this way. You wouldn't flat iron this way underneath and then expect it to flip out. That it wouldn't work. So do the same with your mascara. Hi, oh, Kim's here, Sarah's here. Hi, everybody. So for this primer, you need like 30 seconds. I forget to count all the time, so I'm sure it's been about that long. Now I'm gonna go in with my mascara wand. Yes, I curl my lashes most of the time. No, I didn't this time, and it's fine. Life goes on. But so I am being really intentional, right? Holding my mirror down, looking down into my mirror. And also, I tend to roll the wand. You see how I'm twisting? I tend to roll the wand as I am slowly pulling the wand through my lashes. If there is an area that you can't get to, move your hand. Like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm yelling with love. And I say that because far too often, people are afraid to touch their own face and to move the way that you need to get where you need to go. So I often flip my hand around just to get exactly into every little corner and crevice as necessary. All right. So I will do, if I'm going to use a primer, such as this one, I will do primer on this eye, mascara this eye, then move to the next. Thanks, Lenise. Very excited about my haircut. It feels great. I'm anticipating that we may have to shut down again as a country because we've been foolish. That's my opinion, and I stand by it. It's really interesting how it's not surprising, but it's really interesting how we get so stuck on our own individual desires that we refuse to band together for the greater good. And so now here we are, and COVID is still running rampant, running the show, doing what it wants. And I'm expecting that there will be another shutdown. I am not happy about it. It's not ideal, but it can happen. So going right back in with that primer, making sure my lashes are going exactly in the direction I want. I'm going to give this about 30 seconds, and then I'll put on the top coat. So the reason I finally went to get my hair cut, I waited a really long time because things started opening up, and I was like, I don't play that game. I'm far too cautious a person to be like, I'm going out there and getting my hair. I was like, nope, it's cool. Y'all are the only ones seeing me anyway. You are lovely, lovely people. I know how to do my hair enough ways, and I have enough hair wraps and all sorts of other things that it's totally fine. I don't need to be stressed out about that. However, anytime that you see me playing with my hair, that's a sign that it's too long and that it's got to be cut. And I could not keep my hands out of my hair. I was always in my hair. I was like, okay, this is too much. And especially with curly hair, tight curly hair like mine, as it grows longer, it starts to curl on top of itself, and then it gets a lot of breakage. And I was like, okay, we got to do something. And if the country's going to close back down, it's like do or die at this point when it comes to this hair situation, right? Like, you either go now or you risk missing your window and being stuck with all of this hair. Y'all, if you saw me last week, I had a lot of hair. Being stuck with that for 5 more months was just I couldn't. I couldn't live like that. Oh my God, it's been longer than 30 seconds. See, this is what happens. I start talking. So I was like, we got to do it. We have to get in there. We have to get an appointment. We have to mask like we mean it, which I totally did. And my hairstylist, Daphne, was fantastic, and she was masked, and she had her face shield on. So, and I felt super safe getting my hair done. But I was also a little nervous going in. But she did a wonderful thing, which was super smart. And she did a video showing you the salon and all of the procedures they put in place. And I watched that ahead of time. So I felt really comfortable going in. And that was great. And now I feel really fabulous with my hair. So that's also really great. Yes, you can use this on the bottom lashes. I have gotten into a habit recently of doing my bottom mascara first because my bottom lashes are more exciting than my top lashes. Don't ask me why. I didn't grow them. I mean, I grew them, but I didn't I didn't create them. You know what I'm saying? So my bottom lashes to me are much more impressive, and especially with the primer, like, y'all, they show out. So I'm going to do this really fast. Just like a little brief little situation. And yeah, I'm going to, okay, here we go. I got a clump. Okay? I'm just going to take my fingers. Do you see that white speck right there? That's a clump. Take my fingers, pinch. Gone. It's on my fingers. Add a paper towel, wipe it off. Done. That's all you have to do. That's all, right? How cool is that? So I'm breaking my rule. I'm going to do both, and then I'm just going to go super fast in putting the top coat on. The other thing, if and when, because it will happen, you do get mascara on your face, and you're like, duh, no. Don't freak out. Don't rub it. Don't try to get rid of it. Let it dry. Because it will dry down, and then you can just with your fingernail, just scratch it, and you're like, pew, it's gone. It'll just flake right off. Just like a terrible mascara does when you're like, why is it everywhere? So let it dry, and then just scratch it off. It'll be gone. Easy peasy. We have to take cues from New Zealand. Yeah, there are just other countries who are thinking about the collective good and banding together, and I just think that we could be better off if we had done so. The video idea is genius, so you don't feel like you're going to show up and awkwardly be like, nope, yes, exactly, because y'all, I have gotten more and more comfortable as I've gotten older to just say no about things. I am somebody who doesn't like to make a scene and likes to kind of go with the flow in sense of not trying to make something about me. But the older I get, right, look at those bottom lashes, y'all. I mean, right there. That's ridiculous. Y'all are so pretty. Thank you for being my friends, bottom lashes. I appreciate your contribution. But yeah, when it comes to not feeling safe, I'm like, nope, not playing that game. I'm out. I would have walked into that salon, and if I'd seen anything that had me going, wait, you're doing what? I would have been like, goodbye. See ya. I can't. Yes. Yeah, I hate making a scene, Sarah. I'm just like, it's... For those of you who know me well, you might be like, but don't you like attention? Not in a like, I like all eyes on me kind of way, but in the, I don't mind a spotlight. I don't mind being on stage. But that's when it's curated and purposeful. I don't like when it's one of those like, the like screech, the record screech, and everybody turns and looks at you, and you're like, oh, okay. So now I am center stage. Okay, I didn't sign up for this. Why am I here? Right? That's not cute. That's not my jam. That's not what I'm about. It's not cool. So Lanice is recapping. Look down, pick and primer. Pick and primer. Primer, yes. Pinch. You want to pinch your lashes for if you get clumps. Yep, just a pinch. Yep. So, y'all are on it. Lanice is like, just to recap, let's make sure I get all the steps. Yep, you want to drop your mirror down. You want to remove the clumps by pinching your lashes. And you want to pull the wand through your lashes in the direction that you actually want them to go. Similar to if you were curling your hair or straight ironing your hair. And primers are not created equal. If you're going to use them, it's best to use them with the same brand that created that particular primer. Yeah, you got it. Pinch. All right, that's everything. I hope you found this super helpful. I will see you again next week, as always, and stay fabulous. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.